money being presented to the organism, whatever is on the earth, it wouldn't be very useful unless it was to protect, like, if it was a machine to see, it could be a war machine or it could be a protector machine. The protector machine means that we know how money works. There could be, boy, something's coming in, but so there could be a factor of, if you call it non-human, just call it information coming in that says we're going to do civilization like this. Like, say, how do we have anything? How did anything get invented here? And it's like one person, say like Tesla or whatever, says we can do this, and they do it. They have to find materials, but then they have to find a way to get people, like, it's almost like you say enslavement, but really it's just we need to work on this. But see, oh man, I was just looking at something. That's okay, that's fine, right? If we can get it to work for us, money would be the main key to make it work for us. When I say us, it would have to be okay. So, um, now to work for us, see, it's like, well, who are we? When it comes to fighting over these technologies with money, if it's money that's going to keep it going for us, like, say, see, that's the thing, is who gives us these technologies in the first place? Now, what I mean is, what brings in these ideas that says you can do this, you do this like this? See, they don't talk about this much, but because it's never even questioned. But it's like, well, how do human beings know how to do what they do? Is it really from just a folly of we were cavemen and we saw fire and we kept working with fire in a certain way? Because where it's gone with, it's like beyond fire, like what Tesla does. He does remote controlled boats, and then that turns into, well, where's Elon Musk going with the plug in your fucking Neuralink and stuff like that? See, it's not just stemming from one staggering blind move after another. In fact, it's being channeled in. See, I have a very little of experiences of this. It's probably so profound in me and everybody that they don't even think twice about it, but I am kind of conscious of it. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, I don't know how I know this, but it just must be in the air and I caught it. You're an antenna. That's what Tesla says. That no, my brain is only a receiver. And he talks very intricately about it's only a receiver. In fact, it's receiving from he talks about what it is that animates into existence or something like this, into his animation or whatever. So, um, but see now, see, we can't hardly even think about this because it's so intertwined somehow. And I'm getting it's just because you're a machine. You don't own your biological factory. You didn't create any of this here. None of it you can own. Something going on with that money thing. What if somebody figured out how to use it? What was, really, really, look at this. Will you? No, it will blow a fucking brain. You don't want to think about it, especially if you make money. See, I don't make any money, and I'm just sitting here like, my brains are like going to the farthest edge, just like, what the fuck is that shit? And who are we? Whew. And there's something in the air. I could feel it. I know I look crazy and I feel it, but no, Venus actually rules our value system connected with money. It could rule money itself if I'm because I'm maybe not doing that good of astrology, but I know that Jupiter rules our money, but it rules a higher minded thinking. Perhaps it's more like the luck or the opportunities of what. But see, I know that Venus more points at money because it's our value system. It's Venus. It's values. Um, vendor. Um, it's shaped like a vase, so you're holding, it's a funnel, it's going in, you want to bring in Libra. Libra is ruling the measurement system, which I'm pretty sure, when you start talking, they have balance, that they say I balance. Well, that then you start listening to the language of money, that's included. And then so is a lot of things that's like, wait a minute now, but we have vanished into the real mechanism of our existential evolution as human beings, like who we really are. So see, because there is a self-organizing system that would bring into our conscious awareness of being, just flying by the pants, by the seat of my pants, of our intellectual property, our belongings, to make a life that is less work and more play. And that play is just like Tesla said. He said, if you're living right, if you're a creative being, just your life is contributing back. It's just like, what's the big deal? Every day, just you get up and you what you love and how you feel about it is contributing back, because you're doing it right, and it would be a complete waste. It's like a tree that finally has apples, but nobody comes and picks it. That it's not feeling good. I mean, the tree probably wouldn't know the difference if nobody ever came up and picked from it and sat underneath it with and made that noise. And that's giving the fucking tree an orgasm when that happens. It's like, yay, I did something for somebody. And you're like, thank you, thank you. And you're like, yeah. And that's the full round. Otherwise, of course, it's a waste. The tree, is it a waste? Not to the universe, I guess. God, Shauna, shut down your conversation. What do you need to do today, Shauna? Oh, I need to get past this time. Everybody does. Human beings need to slow down. Don't run out and rush. Don't rush. It's time to be quiet, because it's the time before time begins to begin for the dawning of man. Like how. See, we don't know how it's going to be in 20 years. The face of humanity is going to change, but you can be part of the face, the beauty, the beautiful face. See, because everybody knows, and it's well there. It's there already. Look at how morbid a lot of people have gotten. I mean, babes, I'm getting ready to go shop in a place where I'm convinced that it's an experiment to just let's see how ugly we can make people. Let's see how desolate, really, and impoverished we can make the human condition. It's called Hemet, California, right down there. It's something that I think interesting. See, I try to I was just about to say, I try to fit in, and the way that I do that, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. No, I didn't just see that. You just have to be a very shitty vibrational frequency. No, watch out. Close door. It's tiring. You get home, it's like, and plus, don't look too much, because it's so ugly that it'll make you sick. I'm an empath. Comment section down below if you get sick around sickness too. I mean, it's like, oh, you have to get away from it. It's like, it's not me, right? God, it's not me. It's like, give it 4 days, my child. You'll get a little depressed, but stay on it. You're right on. You're right on the money.